Hey, I hope you're all doing well. We're going to start our second week. Actually, it's really our third week with the new lesson. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I want to go ahead and show you this week's lesson and what it involves. Okay, so this week we're going to be studying the news again, obviously, and what makes a good news report. I just want to mention right off the very beginning that even though this course really is kind of tailored towards making a video for our news reports, you can do all these assignments by using a newspaper or a magazine, or you could even just do a Google document. You don't actually have to make a video for any of this. But it kind of, if you see some reference to video making, the course was originally made for making videos. Okay, so the first thing is there's two worksheets in this assignment, A and B, and I believe it's the B worksheet, which is a PDF, and if I go ahead and click on this, I'd like you to read this. And really it just talks about, as a producer, a person creating the news, what are some of the things you need to think about? Now, it's not very long, it's only like a page and a half, but I went ahead and in here, you'll notice I went, oops, let me escape that. Go here, yep, sorry. I already went and kind of gave you some of the highlights that I thought were important. Number one, all news should be a public service. I mean, the reason you're making news is to help the people, right, in the world. You also should be thinking about visuals. And even if you're not making a video, you can still do visuals in regards to, you could put a chart, you can put a picture. So visuals are important, whether it's print or a video. The second, or the third actually, I should say, is it's a journey. There's no right or wrong way of doing a news report. It's your opinion, basically. You want to try to make it more subjective, but it is still, regardless, an opinion. And we'll talk more about that later in another course. Also, what's the hook? Try to find something that's either a really sharp quote, a sound, a visual that can really kind of get people interested in your story. Sometimes it's hard to do, but if you could try to think about that or keep it in the back of your head as you're working on your story. Also, a sound bite. Sound bites don't have to necessarily have to be sound. Once again, they could be a quote, okay? Or something that someone said and you just write it down as a quote. So it doesn't have to be actual sound. But if you're doing a video, like try to think when you're interviewing someone, if they said something really like strong or something that you felt was really good, once again, a good hook, that's something you can use to get people to read your story or watch it. Another one is balance. Try to think about interviewing more than one person. The more people you can interview, the better you as a reporter will have in understanding the situation and also reporting on it. And also, the more people you have, the less likely you will have bias. And once again, we'll talk about that also later. The second part, after you read the first worksheet, is there's another worksheet where you are going to go find a news story. This can be, and I've suggested looking on YouTube because they can stream video really effectively versus going directly to some of the news sites. They don't actually have the capability to stream, efficiently. And so if you're in Burkina Faso, it'll be really hard to watch some of these news stories. Also, you don't have to choose one of these news organizations that I list here, like the BBC, PBS, NBC, ABC, CBS is another one, I guess, Fox. There's a ton of them, but you can use one from Burkina or Burkina Faso. And it could be in French. It doesn't really matter to me as long as you understand the content. And so what I want you to do is find a news story, and then I want you to kind of use constructive criticism and fill out the worksheet 12A. Now, everyone will be getting their own copy of this, so you don't have to worry about writing over someone else's work. And just go ahead. It's a worksheet. It's not too long. You could probably get through this in about 15, 20 minutes. I would like you to do a diligent job on it, read it, think about it, and then answer the questions. There's, once again, most of this stuff has no right or wrong answer. It's your opinion. So don't worry about what I'm going to think. Just go ahead and write what you, or how you conceptualize the question and what it's asking. Okay. Go ahead and fill that out. I will leave comments if I feel that you could elaborate a bit more, or if you're going in the wrong direction. I will write in the comments when I grade the assignment, and then you can deal with that later. Okay. Um, that will be the assignment for this week. So let me stop presenting there. This is just an overview. We'll meet once again on Thursday. You can find the link to the Google Meet inside the Google Classroom. Actually, let me show you that one more time just to make sure that you can find it. In our Google Classroom, at the very top, let me go back to it. There you go. There's a link right here. And this link in the upper left-hand corner is what you click on to meet with us, okay? I'm going to delete the old one, and this is the one we're going to use from now on. You can always find it in the header. Matter of fact, all your classrooms, all your Google Classrooms for every teacher should have this code here at the top, and that's the one that you will use to meet with them. So we'll do that once again. It'll be Thursday morning for me because I'm in the west coast of the United States, but I believe it's 2 o'clock for you guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and email me, and I will answer you back. We could even meet virtually like this if you want, so I can help you a little bit more, and that should do it. Meet you on Thursday.